Hello, hello. This is Nina Erjavic, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the US. And today I want to share with you the cards that I received Onstage with my swap. I did 79 cards and I traded them or swapped them with other demonstrators for their card. So this is what one of my cards looked like. So this is using cutie bugs, but anyway, it is a fun fold. So it folds like this. So I did, oh gosh, I don't even remember, but I did this also in the Poppy Parade with a little yellow caterpillar and a green caterpillar. And then I also did this one. It's the same fold, the same fun fold. Okay, and I finished the back so that you couldn't see the coloring through the paper. And I did this one in the pretty in pink, or petal pink with a different flower on the front. And so I did 79 total between these and this style. Okay, so then I traded them off, and then this is what I received. So I am going to turn it down to my tabletop and show you all the great cards that I got. So hold for just a second. Okay, now I'm at my tabletop and I'm going to show you some cool things. Okay, so some people do what's called 3D items, and this is a 3D item, and look how cute this is. It looks like a popsicle, and it has a mini glass nail file. I thought that was so cool. So this is going right into my purse. And then somebody else did a 3D glue holder. So I thought that was cool. So they were trading these. So I went ahead and traded with anybody. Anybody who wanted to trade, I traded with. So here is that one. And then there was one other one. Here's this one. This is also 3D printed. So that's going on one of my bags. Or it may even go on my purse. Who knows? So I thought that was so cool. So there's those. And then let's just pick them out here. Oh, this one lost its button. So this goes on here like this. So I thought that was cool. And I did write down what they were. This is Weekend Adventure DSP, this here. And then this stamp set, I think I've got it written down somewhere else. Yeah, so you can always go online and look at these. You can go up here to look at the stamp. If I call out something that you're interested in, like the DSP, write it down and then go here and then go shop now and then go to search, and then you can search anything and it'll bring it up for you. I thought this one was cool. Yep, there's no words for this. That's kind of going on for right now, right? This one here, I want to say she didn't put it on the back. Sometimes they put their names on the back, and sometimes they put their what's called the recipe on the back. This one is another one from, this one is, he used Dream Team on this one, and this is a calendar. This one's a fun one. This one they used Beach Boardwalk Suite for all of this. The Beach Boardwalk DSP and the bundle. Then here's another one using the same one. Now this one's really cool too. Let me show you this. This is what's called an interactive card. And this is by Amanda. Now look at this. How cool is that? I'm going to have to text her and find out what that is that she used. She said she got them on Amazon, so I thought that was so cool. And this one's called a card front, so it's just the front of the card. Some of us do full cards, some of us do card front. So it just depends on your personal preference as to what you want and how intricate your card is. So I thought that one was cool. I'm going to put my little notes on the back. This one is cool. Since I have grandsons, right? I know the glare is kind of a lot here. I've got a lot, so I'm going to go pretty fast. This is Ready, Set, Go and Soft Waves 3D embossing folder with some vellum behind it. And then these are just embellishments. And we did get some of those embellishments free from Stampin' Up. And let me see if I can find mine real quick. Of course not. I cannot find them real quick. Yes I can. Here. Maybe. Nope, these are not them. Here they are. We got these from Stampin' Up. And these are the adhesive back metallic gems. So that's what she used right here. Okay. This one here is pretty cool. I like how it's layered. And I believe this DSP is Beautiful Gallery DSP. And the texture dies. And then this looks like, oh gosh, what is it? DS or embossing folder. I do not think we have this embossing folder any longer. And this one here. This one here, I did write it down, is Stone and Vine. This DSP right here. Not DSP, but embossing folder. I don't know if it's going to zoom in on that there. And this DSP, I am not too sure what that DSP is. It looks like she may have stamped her own DSP by doing multiple stamps. And then these are the little hexagon gems. Can you see those? Aren't those cute? I love them. And they're nice and flat, so they're post office friendly. Here is another one. These are also flat dots, which I really like. It still has the wow, but it's pretty flat. And then this one here, oh my gosh, I have to have this set. This is called Gears and Texture Bundle. I love it. And what they also did is they also created their own background paper. And these are all the stamps that are in that set. This I want to say is copper paper, but I am not quite sure because it does have like an iridescent. So it may have been an older paper that we had. Oh no, can you see that? How it's iridescent? Yeah, it's picking it up. So I really like this stamp. Again, these are, I'm not sure. She did not put the recipe on her. She didn't even put her name on it. So I don't know who to give credit to this one, but I love it. Am I going too fast? Okay, this one again is the Stone and Vine background. Let me see if I can get it to go. There we go. Stone and background. This DSP, I'm not quite sure what that is. And she also exposed, okay, that's this one is the exposed brick. I'm sorry. The one with the ivy is the Stone and Vine. This one is the exposed brick. And I really like how it's exposed brick here, but then it's kind of like stucco here. I really like that. I like that. So that's got to go on my list. So the only problem with this is I find out all the stuff that I don't have that I need to get, right? And you probably have the same thing. This is a cute one utilizing the DSP. She used Pool Party Square Snippets. DSP Cutest Cute Crew. I guess that's the hello. And these are the 2025-2027 flat pearls and the Secret Sea stamp pad. There's another one. This is embossed here. Heat embossed with powder. This one here, she put her, this is Nature's Symphony stamp set. This is, what did she say? The Perennial Lavender DSP. And then this is some white twine. And Highland Heather cardstock, Baker's Twine, and the Purple Fine Shimmer Gems. And those are also flat, which I really like that too. Nice and simple, monochromatic, easy to duplicate. This one is a die cut, I believe, but maybe not. Now, some of these you may not see. They may be online. They may not be in print. So if you go to my website here and you go to Shop Now, you can go to online exclusives and filter it that way so that you can see what's online exclusive only that's not in print. or you can just go all and just browse through. And of course, if you have any questions, you know, I will be checking the comments because this is a video. So I will be checking comments. So you can always leave me a comment and I'll try and decipher which card it is that you wanted information about. This one's from Melissa. Look how cute that. This one here is the vine, stone and vine. So I really like that embossing folder. I'm not sure what the paper is. She didn't tell me. And this one here, love and strength, beautiful patterns, friendly foliage, and addressed to you. And this here is the, if I'm not mistaken, well, no, that might be one of the stamp sets. And the embossing folder here is the beautiful pattern embossing folder. And I believe that she embossed that, yes. And then colored it, and then put some Wink of Stella on there. I don't know if you can tell. It is kind of shimmery. Now, speaking of shimmery, we are getting some new shimmer paint brushes. I'm so excited. It's kind of like a Wink of Stella, but with color. And it's going to be in the 5 new in colors. This one, I think, is an older set. And I don't think she gave me. So this is like a fun fold kind of thing. And you're going places. I think this is an older set because I could not find it. And then she just stamped them, colored them, and then cut them out. This one here is a fun fold. Opens like that. And if you're wanting to see the fun folds, let me know, and I'll definitely do that for you. This, You're Simply Fabulous. I think that is cute. These butterflies are the brass butterflies, and I do believe those are gone. But I do have a pack, so that might be a prize somewhere down the line. This is Woolly Friends bundle and Mixed Up Pattern DSP. So that's what that is. And I've got my little notes so that I know which ones they are. And this is from Jamie. Now, I wasn't sure about this stamp set when it first came out, but I am really, really liking it. This one is Rolling Waves Bundle, Beach, Boardwalk, DSP, Pecan Pie, Pool Party, Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, and Basic White. This is from Chris. So look at that, the waves. I love the beach. The beach is my happy place. And we went to the Long Beach, but I had so many blisters on my feet from walking in the shoes I wore that I didn't want to get in the water. And frankly, it looked yucky. So I wasn't going to get my feet in that water. I was kind of disappointed with Long Beach, to be honest. But anyway, I guess I'm used to the East Coast beaches. I guess, I'm not sure. But this is so cute. The umbrella tops and then the towels and the beach waves and the starfish. I just love this one. And she also used the DSP. I love this one. This is from Chris. Here is another one. And this one is from Natalie. Let me take it out of here. This one is a fun fold. And I can't tell you how many of these cards I keep for years. I mean, I went through probably 20 years of these cards just recently with my friend Sherry. And we just reminisced and talked about the cards and picked out the ones we liked. And it was just so cool. Here, she actually stamped on the DSP, which I think is so cool. And she did that here too and ran it through the embossing folder. But this one is a fun fold. So how cute is that? I love it. Again, a different way to use the die cuts. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there's 3 different die cuts for the ocean. So this is Natalie's. I want to keep their name with their cards. Okay, here is another one with that same set. Now this is really layered, so this is quite a substantial card. These are little die cuts. Again, there's the 1, the 2, and then I think this one is the 3rd one where she embossed it in white. along with the happy birthday. So how cute is that? I love that set. I know Sherry got it. Now I need to get it. I love it. Here's another one. This one, let's see, she doesn't give me what she did, but this is from Akemi. This is beautiful. This is just the DSP that she cut and layered. And then she did emboss this white onto Secrecy. Love it. Simple, but elegant. Here's another one. Oh, my cute little bugs. I think they're called Cute Bugs is what this one is called. Debbie didn't put on there what she used, but these little ladybugs I did use on mine. How cute is that? I love it. Here is another one using the Cute Bugs. I want to say they're cutie bugs, cute bugs. Let me see if I can find it. The table is still a wreck from me. Yep, it's not here. Okay, I think it's Cute Bugs. Oh, hold on for a second. Let me see if I can find it. Ah, here it is. Nope. Oh my goodness, where did it go? Okay, I'll have to share it later. Okay, here's this one. So cute. I believe she colored hers. She did not. I wanted to say she colored it. Let me check it out. Cute as a Bug is the name of the stamp set. If I would have just read my notes. And maybe she... Nope, she did the same thing I did. So, well, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if she colored it or if she actually cut it out of the DSP. It's hard to tell, but if she colored it, that's fantastic coloring. I love it. So how cute is that on black? Love it. Love it. Okay, here's another one. This one I liked so much, I must have traded twice. Because I had multiple cards, it's hard to tell who you've traded with and who you haven't traded with. And so I told her, I said, I may have traded with you. And she's like, well, that's okay. She said, if you did, I'll just have 2 of yours. And I said, okay. So, and this one, she did not put her name on, but she was super sweet. But how cute are those little bugs? Now, some of these you can cut out of the DSP. She actually colored hers. And then here's another one. This one, and it does not have a name on it, but this one is also, and these were cut out of the DSP with the die cuts. And this is the ribbon that goes with it in the paper. That also goes with that suite. So I tell you what, the suites are really a great way to get all the coordinating products. You know, you get the ribbon, you get the DSP, you get the die cuts, you get the stamps, and any embellishments that go along with that coordinate, you will get all in with one number and one price. And when you sit down with that stamp set, you've got everything you need, which is amazing. That's usually how I like to do it, is get the suites. Unless I really don't care for the suite, I'll get bits and pieces of that suite. So here's another one. This one I'm not too sure. Kristen, I'm not quite sure what this is from, but it looks like she watercolored it. Put a little bit of Wink of Stella in the center. But that's a pretty card. It's nice and layered. This one is called Garden Poetry Suite. So of course it has the stamp set that does this thank you. It does do the banner, and it has the paper. I'm not sure if this ribbon was part of that suite or not, but this is a great suite. And I got several of these cards from different people. This one's from Selena. This one has no name, but it's pretty. And this is one of the die cuts. That one is actually done in the Blackberry Bliss. So I'm thinking that's one of the die cuts with this paper. And she didn't put on there what it was from. This is another one from the Garden Poetry. And the dies cut out the stamped image. She actually did 2 different papers, and then left a little white spot down here. So that is pretty cool. And she stamped, so that's a full card. I love it. Here is another one done with the same paper. And this is from Trisha. I love it. I love this embossing folder back here. This embossing folder is a hybrid, so it also has dies that does cut out and lift up some of these if I'm thinking of the correct one. I know we had another folder and she did not give me what she used. Here is another one. This one did give me what she used, so I'll be able to see that. Let's see. Nope. This is from Stella McKay, and she actually was on stage, Stella McKay, and I want to say for sales. I'll have to look her name up and see. So I hope you're seeing these. I just realized I was up kind of high. But this is from Stella McKay, and she put a sweet little note on the back, which I thought was super sweet. Paradise Garden Bundle. Well, I'm not sure. And then she also used the Garden Poetry DSP. So this is Garden Poetry DSP here. And it feels like she might have done it on watercolor fluid 100 paper, maybe. Okay, so then this coming up, this is the set that I used for mine. And it is the Lovely Arrangements. I used this flower here and this leaf, and I did on mine use the petal, let's see, ink puddle press technique on my leaves here. And I used Old Olive and Cloud Cover to create my leaves. And these 3 leaves are this one, and I just cut it apart so that I can tuck it up underneath here. And then my other one was this color DSP. I also did one in Pretty in Pink with that color DSP. So out of the same thing, okay? So I will do a video on this one on how I did it and put it up on my web page here and under the inspiration, which is my projects. There'll be this card on there when I get a chance to do those videos. But that is the set that I used for mine. I'm gonna push those up. So here's another one using that same stamp set, and this one is a fun fold. Hidden Message. This is from Carla. And a good tip from this is, she told me, and when you cut out all of your pieces, so here's my leftovers, but when you cut this thing out here, which is this one, she used 2 of these. I cut mine in half so I could get maximum amount for mine. You get all of these little pieces. Those are great card fillers for either shaker cards or confetti to put in your cards. Yes, so you know, some people don't like confetti in their cards, but you know, I know the people that send me confetti in their cards, so I'm always prepared just in case. But it's always a fun surprise. If you know the person, you know they're going to put confetti in there, so then you know to put it over a table, right? But I love confetti in my cards. Here's some more of those leaves that I did. Some I liked, some I didn't, and that's why they're in here. But okay, so here is this card. Now this one, she said, has a hidden message. So let me see if I can do it right. So you open it like this, and the hidden message pops up. So yes, I will be doing this as a fun fold card. And it looks like the mechanism is pretty easy. So we will be doing this. I will be doing a video on this one. So thank you, Carla. I love it. Here is another one. This is also a fun fold. This one is from Charlotte. Okay, some of them did theirs this way. I should have left these out when I was going through them. So this one is from Charlotte in Texas. And so this one is a fun fold as well, using the same stamp set I did, which is kind of cool, which is really cool to get cards using the stamp set I did and the paper that I did, because now here's another idea, right? And that's the whole idea about swapping, is so that we can get new card ideas. So I thought that one was very sweet. Love it. This one is another fun fold. Okay, like I said, I should have left these out of their sheets, but so this one opens like this. So this is a super fun. This one is just a regular A2 card. And this one here is just folded back. And then your squares on top, which then, and you're going to adhere them on half of your square, or so that it doesn't close your card together. Isn't that cute? Love it. This one here, I think it's just a card. It's not a fun fold, but this one is from Sharon. I love these flowers, and I love how she did them in blue, the blue leaves. So certainly doable, absolutely. Probably used a sponge dauber in the center to add color to the center of the flower. It looks like she stamped it in the Secret Sea, and just petal pink in the center. And use some bling. I love it. Here's this one. How stunning is this? This one is a new embossing folder, and I'm not sure what this paper is. So this must be a new online. Now some of these may be what's coming up, but they should have gone live already. I'm not sure what this paper is. I tried to look it up and couldn't find it. Delicate Dreams Sweet. So if you put in Delicate Dreams Sweet, it'll come up with all of the products. You don't have to buy them as a suite. You can buy them individually. But if you want to buy everything, then use the suite number, and then everything will come to you. It saves you from having to put each number in. The only thing that you're going to get a discount on is the bundle, and that's 10%. So if you buy the stamp set and the coordinating dies, then you get 10% off, and you use that bundle number. Okay, so that's what that is about. But I really like this, and I love this linen thread, or linen. It's got like a linen feel to it. Can you see that? It's really pretty. And then the copper foil. Oh, love it. This one took some time. This one is, they all took time, don't get me wrong. Every single card, when you make one card times 79 or 100, I know one person said she made 200. One person said by the time she was done, it was 300. And I'm like, oh no. I was done swapping my cards the very first half day. Usually I take all 3 days to swap, but this time I just, with my back being injured, and yeah, I just could not carry that bag around to swap for 3 days. So I swapped all in one day. But it is embossed with powder and a heat tool. So that is very pretty. I like that one. So she probably did the whole sheet and then cut it down. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see what her name is. Junko. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right, but I apologize if I say anybody's name incorrectly. Let's see. Gallery Blooms is the damask, is this here. Gallery Blooms is the image. Linen Thread Basic Beige is a card, and then ink is Memento. She used the Memento. Now, heads up, Memento pad is leaving, and so is the Stays On. So Stays On actually stamps on like window sheet. Our new black ink pad coming in, from what I understand, does not stamp well, will not dry on the window sheet. So you want to have Stays On in your Stampin' Supplies. Make sure that you have the re-inkers for both the Memento and the Stays On black, because they all serve a purpose. But our new basic black hybrid will do the watercolor. You can watercolor with it, and you can also use our Stampin' Blends with that particular ink pad. So just so that you know. Also, something that's going up is our white envelopes. So you definitely want to get stock up on those as well. I'll come out with another list for you. But let's continue here. This is from Jane. That is very pretty too. I'm not too sure what this paper is. It might be the in color, but then maybe not. I'm not quite sure what this color paper is. And she did not give me a list. Okay, this is cute. This is the cutest crew. How cute are those little puppies? That took some time to color those puppies in. How cute is that? Anolson. I know I'm butchering her name, but so sorry. But that is really cute. That is really cute. The cutest crew. Here is another one with the cutest crew. Look at these little birds. This is done. This is white embossing on black cardstock. Just the so glad we're friends, and then the little birds. How cute is that? And she did tell me, this is from Donna. She did tell me that this is a book fold. How cute is that? Look at the little feet. Book binding. So this is like closed up to make it resemble a book. Isn't that cute? So cute. Put that aside so I can put it back in its bag. Here is another one. This one is from Holly. Memento Tuxedo Black, pretty in pink. Peaceful Garden Glimmer Paper and Hues of Blue embellishments. And this one is Pet Love Stamp and Die Bundle. How cute is that for your pet sitter? I love these little flower embellishments. Those are so cute. Love them. How cute is that? Here's a cute one. Valentine Kisses bundle for this one. How cute is that? And it doesn't have to be Valentine's Day. How cute. So this is Valentine Kisses bundle, pretty in pink, flirty flamingo, made with love DSP is what this is here. This one is the Brushed with Beauty DSP. It's pretty. I love this paper. Of course, Calypso Coral. Anything coral is my favorite color. So I love those colors. This one is the same. This is very substantial because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 layers. So this is a very substantial card because of all the layers that are there. But this is the same paper. But this is done in petal pink. Pretty, huh? Let's see, I'm going to put this back here. This is a new one. Love You to the Moon and Back. How cute. I love it. They did the silver back here. A little ribbon. This one's from Denise. Oh, her name sounds familiar. This one is Azure Afternoon. And then she used Secret Sea. Lunar Luster. I think that is this here. That's new. She used the circle 2 3/8 circle punch there. And this is the Secret Sea ribbon. And of course, you know, our rhinestones. Here is another couple. I wasn't so keen on this set until, and this is what happens. I go to convention and I see all these cute things done with these sets, and then I have to have them, right? This one, she didn't tell me who, but this is the Homemade Sweetness Suite. So it has a jar, and this little one here with all the ladybugs is Ladybug Picnic. I don't know if you can see that. But it makes this jar of jam. How cute is that? This is another one. This is from Ginger. How Cute is it? I love being able to see who made it, because some people put their website on there, so I can always go check things out if I want to know a question. And then here's another one. This is a fun fold. This is from Mindy. This is from Mindy. So it's like a little pocket here. Okay. And then it opens up like this. How cute is that? Check this little strawberry out. Look at this. I believe it also comes with the little strawberry. And I don't think she put on the back what she used. But if you go and you do the, if you do homemade sweetness, sweet, up at the top, the search, it'll come up with all these products for you. And color combinations and all of that. Okay? But how cute is that? Now for the pockets, she did use the dimensional strips, or the foam strips, adhesive strips, so that she could close up these 3 sides to make it a pocket for her card. How cute is that? I love it. And this ribbon, that is not twine. It's actually a die cut. So it die cuts the twine, and it also die cuts the bow. I would suggest cutting it on the adhesive sheets so you don't have to put glue on that itty bitty spot. Okay. Let's see. This one is, oh, where's her? This one lady is from Hawaii because she says mahalo. This is from Cindy. And this is a fun fold. Look at that. And this paper, I'm not sure what this paper is. It is a specialty paper because it has the gold foiling on one side. But I love it. And look at these little butterflies. Aren't they cute? And those are paper. Just a little note. I love it. Mahalo, Cindy. Here's another fun fold. Super simple fun fold. Pretty easy. So again, it is your A2 card. Okay. And I want to say this is 1 1/4 inches. So score it 1 1/4 inches. And then again at 4 1/2. Okay. And that's how you get this fold. Fun, huh? That is so pretty. I love that. Carrie. I'm not sure where this piece of paper went to. Okay, this one is from Bonnie. And I want to say this is a fun fold too. Let me open it and see. Okay, this is from Bonnie. And this is a fun fold. So I think it goes this way. It goes like this, and then like this. Okay. So it's an A2 card. This is 1 1/4, 1 1/4, and that's what will give you your flap. Okay, this part. And then she puts, again, and then she put a 1-inch strip across here to bridge it, so that she had something to put this on top of. And then her little ladybug on the leaf, sending lots of sunshine. Pretty cute, huh? I'm going to put this aside so I can put it back in with her number, with her name. And then this one here is a masculine mini fun fold. This one is from Stephanie. So this is using... Okay, so this one is using the Autumn Twirl paper, and this is also a fun fold, so it opens like this and this. So this is the mini card. This is 1/4 of a sheet. Looks like she did different ones. So this is 3 1/2 inches by 5, scored at 2 1/2. So this piece here. And then the very vanilla on the inside is 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. And then the mat here is 3.5 by 5. That's not right. 3.5 by 5. Okay, that's not right. Okay. Well, I'll just have to recreate this one. Sorry about that. I just moved my camera. Okay, so this is 2.5. The white behind it is vanilla is 2.5 by 3.5. This piece right here. Okay. This inside strip is 2.25 by 1/2 inch. So if you want to know this one, we'll probably do this one. This is really cute. I kind of like that. Nice and quick, easy. I thought it was the Gathering Together DSP, but she says it's the Autumn Toil paper. Okay, so I'm going to put this with hers so I can keep it together. Here's another pretty one with the Specialty Designer Series paper that she just used and cut out the flower. I want to say, and there is no Adele. There's no directions or no recipe on this one. This one is the pear set that we used to have, and I'm not too sure if we still have it. This is from Marie. That is pretty. She put Wink of Stella on the pears. That's stunning. Like that. I like them all. Here's more of the DSP that has the Specialty DSP. And let's see what these... Layered... No, I don't think it's layered thoughts. I'm not sure what this one here is. It might be layered. No, it's not layered thoughts. Huh. Okay, so not all of them do I know because I didn't pull everything, every supply for every one of them. But this is from Marie. That's very pretty. Here's another one. This one is actually another fun fold. Let's get it out of here. I only have a couple more left. Oops. Here's this one. So it opens like that. Let me get her name. It fell on the floor. And this is from Kathy. And this one here is the Nested Essential Dies. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Yes, it's the Nested Essential Dies. So it's these dies here. Okay, and that's how that one opens. Thanks, Kathy. This one's cute. This is another fun fold. So this is a gate fold where they come together. You know, when I seen this one, I thought this right here was a pocket for a gift card, which you could definitely do. You would only glue these 3 sides down and leave this open and put a gift card in there. But that's not how she intended it. But I thought, oh, that would be a great idea. And this one is the Boho Vibes and Sunshine Vibes. So the Sunshine Vibes is this, but the Boho Vibes is the DSP. I thought that was a cute idea. And I don't know where her card to hers went. This one here is pretty. This one looks like it is also a fun fold. Let's see for sure. I think I already ripped that envelope. This is from Charlotte. And she did give me the stamps. So this is a fun fold. So it opens like this. Okay. I love this one. So she said this one is Greenery Lane, Stylish Shapes. Greenery Lane washi tape. Pretty Peacock Lost Lagoon Berry Burst Basic White, Pretty Peacock Ink Lost Lagoon Berry Burst, and the linen thread, and then these are Pretty Peacock Pearls. I love it. So this is all one sheet of washi tape right here, and then she just put it on a backer. Yeah, and then adhered it down to another. I like that. I like the greenery lane. I think I'm going to have to get that set too. Oh my goodness. Here's another fun fold. So this one pulls out. This is from Rhonda. So it's just a little note card, and it pulls out like this. And this one, I could never pronounce this. Kintsugi Inspirations, and it's the bundle. So it's the DSP and then the dies that cut out the vases. Okay, there's that one. Couple more, 3 more. Gotta have this set. Both of my grandsons are soccer players now. So, and this one is also a fun fold. So, of course, this one is going to be on my next order because they both are in soccer. So, watch this. How cool is that? This is the Everyday Arches dies. Definitely need those. I do have those. Now, I just need these little foamy star things. I do have silver paper. I have the black. So, now I need the actual, a wonderful match is what this one is called. So how cool is that you can customize their jerseys to the color of their team. Love it. Oh my gosh. So this one was from Jan. So she told me about that. That is awesome. So we had a little chat. That was fun. It's always fun meeting new people. And I met a lot this year. I met a lot. So whoever I met, thank you so much. Check this one out. Look how pretty this is. This is also the washi tape. This is not the greenery lane. This is the other one. And truthfully, I'm not sure what the name of that is, to be honest. And it just opens up like that. So that's another fun fold. This is just the base, a quarter sheet, layered with an embossing folder. And let me tell you, she cut these little black strips, and she glued those down. That took some time to do that because I was like, I don't recognize that paper with it being raised. It's an embossing folder. And yes, I checked it out, and she actually, which is my fun thing, I like to see how things are made. She actually cut out those little strips of paper and glued them in between. That's crazy. That took a lot of time. Goodness gracious. And she also finished the inside back. I love this gold frame. She Winkastellaed the dragonfly's wings. How pretty is that? Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh. This is created by Linda. And one more. This is so cute. Silly Safari set. This is also a fun fold. A simple fun fold, but just the same. Opens like this and opens like this. So it's like an interactive fun fold. Love it. So cute. Okay, so that's all of my trades. You got to see them here. If you have any questions on any of these, hopefully you put messages in. You can go back, rewind, and watch it again. And then at the moment, put in your request, like if you wanted to know measurements or a stamp set or whatever. I will find that information out for you. So you just leave me messages, tell me what you liked, what stamp set you need more information on, and I will definitely get it to you. So this was so fun. So next year, Onstage is Onstage at home because they're preparing for Onstage in Salt Lake in 2028 for their 40th anniversary, and you can bet I'll be there because it'll be my 30th year anniversary with Stampin' Up. So I will definitely be there. So if you want to join me, come in the next couple months. There'll be a special. That's all I can tell you, so that you can join Salt Lake with me. That would be amazing. Or even Onstage at home. That would be great too. So thanks for joining me, and hope to see you in the next video. Bye.